Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another G.I. Joe Classified series action figure review, and today we have in front of us Kamakura. And as you can see, I have a different setup. It's not actually much different. You see a brown surface, which is in my parents' house in Mexico. And that's also the reason why I was able to get this figure. I live in Germany, and this guy, I had a pre-order from Amazon, and it was months and months and nothing happened, and it got cancelled. So now that I'm here, I took the chance to order this guy from Amazon and receive it. And you know, as it's a windowless box, I just took him out of the box, and I've been already posing him around and all of that good stuff. And you can already see the artwork. Is one of these windowless packagings and well, boxes. And this is one, I guess, is not the most favorite for everyone because of the very stylized artwork. I mean, it's the artist has a great technique and a cool style, but for many people, and myself included, maybe it's not the most representative art style of the kind of artwork we grown-up kids kind of see the G.I. Joe figures to look like. I actually prefer him hooded, and that's the way he came out of the box. And you can see also here the image on the side. He's hooded. You can see the I just opened one of the Cobra Infantries I pre-ordered 2 years ago, and they arrived the day I left Mexico. So I opened one for the comparison at the end, because I don't have any other figures around. There you have these things, the skills, whatever. He's skilled in skulls, knives, not seeing things, and throwing half shurikens. Of course, that's not the thing. You just have to go yourself, because I never check these things, and I want legal stuff. Box, more box. Let's get rid of the box. Then you have, of course, the thing we always have, which is this little box. I put all the stuff in there, the paper. Kamakura, his little crate where the accessories came in, number 61 and all of that. And even that if this figure has been out there for like a year, I wasn't able to get like a huge discount. I think I got him like with a 10% discount here in Amazon Mexico. In any case, I was ready to take the bite, and I do like how this guy looks like this. I'm not a fan of the... Let's actually start with the accessories. I don't have any, you know, my tools to hold the things, so I'll just do it with my hands. And as you can see, I also don't have proper lighting, so sorry about that. It's doing the videos like this or do no reviews at all, and it's been 3 months. Let's talk about that later. Here you have the head of this guy. It's actually, in person, to me, it looks better than in the render and in many images I saw, in which the head kind of looked very large. I don't know, maybe it's large for this body, I don't know. I actually haven't put it there, but hey, maybe I'll try this head. I don't know if it will fit on the infamous Falcon body. He has the same knife that came with Snake Eyes, with many Snake Eyes figures from the first mold. Here you have a handgun. It's one of those Snake Eyes guns again. He doesn't come with a suppressor, which is a shame, because you have all the Snake Eyes accessories, just not the suppressor. Here you have the Uzi, and I mean, we have seen these things. These are the ones, the blades that come with the Akiko figure, which I haven't opened, and also with the blue Ninjas 2-pack, I guess, which I haven't ordered, and I think I will before I leave Mexico. Again, nicely sculpted little thing. And actually, as you can see, I'm having the figure carrying the double bladed one and one of these single bladed ones, and I like the look of this guy. And he also comes with a little hood, and just for practicity, you know, to save space, I just tend to just put the head inside of there, and it fits perfectly. And it's yeah, it's a way to do it. But we'll see that thing. Actually, let's just do that right now before we move forward to the more important things, which are like the actual figure. Well, I don't know, I didn't put it all the way down, but there's the head. Well, the figure with the head. Sorry that the light is coming from above, and I won't keep saying sorry, but it's, yeah, again, it was doing the review like this or not doing it at all ever with the hood on, and it would look something like that. I didn't put it all the way again. We just want to keep moving with the review. It looks nice. It's another way to do it. As you can see, they did like a very nice dumbbell joint, but they Hasbro'd it. You know, they gave no clearance for that peg, so it's senseless, and it looks like it goes way deep into the neck. I mean, if you're gonna do a double ball peg, give it space, give it clearance to move around, because here we have a ninja figure which looks cool. Actually, I really like the figure, but he's unable to properly look up and tilt and things like that, you know, which is quite a shame. Well, this guy, I mean, you already saw he has a lot of accessories for the different head combinations, kind of like the good Storm Shadow figure, the third release, you know, third and the retro carded one. Here you have this piece, which is from the, if I'm right, is the same mold as the movie Storm Shadow, which I also haven't opened or reviewed, and the blades here, I think, also are from that Storm Shadow figure. I like them, and yeah, as I'm wielding these weapons here, I just keep him, yeah, I just keep the ninjatos or katanas there. You have this thing again, just black plastic with silver for the blades, which, yeah, what else do you want? I mean, of course you can add more detail and all of that. And the short one, which we already saw, if I'm right. And then we have the figure. He also comes with this thing again, just as the Storm Shadow figure. This is a thing that I think this piece is the same for that figure. I don't know if the upper torso is also from Storm Shadow, I don't know, but yeah, you have the bands here which are flexible plastic, and they're just go in that ball peg here on the back. A green clad ninja, I like it. I like the fact that he has the Arashikage symbol there, nicely printed. I like his kind of protectors, you know, the fist protectors. I like that the arms are not symmetrical. Yeah, I really like the knee and shin guards. I mean, just this like metallic plating here is very nice. I would like him to have also like a shoulder pad or something. I mean, one, you know, also asymmetrical. It would be this side. That would have been a nice thing, or maybe something more. I mean, maybe that's the exact character design. I don't know. I didn't know this character before they announced it for Classified. And there you have the face, which is just cast in this. Is this the very same head sculpt as the Storm Shadow? Please let me know in the comment section below. I'm not sure. I don't have it here for comparison. I think it's a different head sculpt. It's very similar, of course. It's just like the ninja mask, but I don't know if it's the same. I think this is unique to this character, as Storm Shadows is unique to Storm Shadow. But yeah, he can turn the head all the way around. Of course, now that I have this piece here, it gets a bit on the way, but you know, he can look up only that far. He can look down only that far, almost nothing, you know, a little bit minimal tilt. You know, this the fact that they didn't give any clearance at the ball peg, the double ball peg for the neck. That's where this thing is failing. You have butterfly joints that can go all the way back, and you start biting the plastic here, the little cup here, and they can go just a little bit to the front. Maybe you have to heat it and take the arms out and cut a little bit, you know, like the things people were doing with the Vulcan body from Marvel Legends. I guess is something like that happening inside of this body, because going forward is much more, I mean, it's very limited. It's just like this is neutral and this is all the way forward, just like 15 degrees, I don't know, 10. In any case, you can do the T-pose. You can of course turn the arms all the way around. You have a bicep cut there, I mean you can see it below the shoulder. You have a double jointed elbow, pinless, and yeah, very nice. And you have the hands, which both are vertically swiveled, and they do move, but of course because of this square plating you have a little bit of limitations due to sculpt. Yeah, so I think they could have I don't know, try a bit more to see if they could separate this a little bit more, to give a little bit more of clearance, you know. As I always say, both hands again vertically swiveled, good for sword wielding guys like ninjas, like this guy. Again, my waist articulation is not frozen, but I don't want to force it, you know. I'm always afraid of snapping it, but it's there. You have the ab crunch, which is not loose in this figure, at least in my copy. He can go down that much. He bend down, you know, he can bend backwards all the way. Yeah, backwards is much is better than forward, but forward is not bad. But I mean, for a ninja I would need a bit more. I would need this waist thing, waist clearance here to be a bit more, to help a bit more, you know. Yeah, I don't want to force it any more than that. The legs can do the full split, so this guy is better than any Spider-Man from Marvel Agents, from Hasbro, the same company which makes these ones. He can kick forward all the way, and you can add the drop down thing, and he can kick a little bit like that. I mean, he has the leg movement. I don't know if he wins the line, but he's there. And again, I will say it again, I would prefer a well placed, because, you know, look at this, it's not super loose, but once you start activating that, it kind of gets crazy, but it stays there if you put it up. But I would prefer them to not have the drop down. Ninjas, I've said it again and again, maybe with ninjas yes, and this guy is a ninja, but still, you have seen what Jada did with Feng Lui. What was the name? The Street Fighter guys. You have Ryu and you know, like Bruce Lee kind of guy. I forgot his name. Feng Long. Please leave it down in the comment section, because I mean, I know Street Fighter. I'm not like the #1 fan, but I like it. But yeah, I just forgot the name. But you know this guy, the one which looks like Bruce Lee. In any case, you have the thigh cut there. It's a thigh cut. You have double jointed pinless knees that can go all the way back. He doesn't get to, well, if you push the leg you will do that, but I don't want to do that now. I don't want to force the plastic. You have your shin cut there, and you have the feet that can go forward that far. It clashes with the protection there. He can go all the way back, and he has a nice ankle rocker, not the best but also not the worst. And now for size comparisons. There you have Kamakura next to a Cobra Infantry, and there you can see they're about the same size. If I remove the helmet, maybe it's more noticeable. They're about the same size. You know, it also depends on the angle of the head and all of that, but yeah, again, almost the same size, or actually the very same size. So that's it for this review. And again, I was away like 3 months or a bit longer, because I had a lot of work to do at the theater. I'm an opera singer and I need to keep the voice fresh, and yeah, I had a lot of roles to prepare and sing and shows, and it got a bit stressy, and I was protecting my vocal cords, you know. And the toys kept arriving and arriving, and it was like, oh god, now I have like a backlog of at least 100 more. But you know, the recent stuff is like 100 figures, I don't know, something like that. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's something like that. You know the thing, if you're a collector yourself, you stop doing, and a reviewer, you stop doing a video for like videos for like some weeks, and then you start feeling the dread of the gathering pile of new stuff arriving. In any case, I hope you understand. Sometimes it happens. Now I'm in Mexico and I was visiting the family, so like the third month was more like vacation. But hey, you need it sometimes. So now I'm doing these retrospective reviews to catch up. I mean, it won't be for the views maybe, because there's thousands of reviews of these figures already, at which I'm gonna be reviewing. But hey, who cares? I'll do it for the fun also, and for myself, and for the archive kind of thing. And anyway, I don't need to justify all of that. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, participate. You know, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.